Hi guys, welcome to part 4 of my Deathless Bosses Down series, and this time it's OSLIM and he's level 340,000, and he did have super fast attack, so I put in a Titan Speed gem as I wasn't going to fight him with Nullify, and so I wasn't prepared to fight him super fast and no Nullify. So far I've been fighting all the Deathless mode bosses without Nullify, and my Dark Fires still have 10% effect, but that's all. And I equipped all 3 this time, and I've got 2 maximum ones and 1 at 72,000. So I find OSLIM quite a hard boss, and I think it goes back to when I very first fought him, which was with Isa, and I was on quite a slow iPad at the time and also trying to record the fight, and it was a really hellish fight, I can tell you. It took me so many attempts, and after that I never really fight him with Isa now because of that memory, so I always fight him with Cyrus. And he was very high as well when he first arrived for me, because I was quite far in the game when they introduced him, so that also added to why he was so hot. But you know, the more you play against him, the more you get used to his moves, and I find him a bit like Lilindre, you know, a bit of a male version of Lilindre. And you know, he's got some quick hits that come out of the blue and a few kicks, and he's got some tricky step backs as well, and I've got a video about his step backs, and I did refresh my memory with them before this fight. And the other thing was, with this fight I'm fighting with all gear that I haven't mastered, so that's why I look so absurd with an egg helmet on. And it's because, you know, I like to master my equipment in Deathless mode, because it's easy to bring in the next unmastered piece of equipment. And as I've mentioned before, once you finish Deathless mode, then everything in the forge is completed, so you can quickly go and re-upgrade your gear. So I'm always using unmastered gear in Deathless mode, where I have it, of course. And so that's my choice of gear that I'm using. And so it landed me with a light weapon, and I wasn't game to use the shield against him and block his hits, because I knew that, you know, one hit and my whole shield would go, and when you're using light you can't get shield back by parrying like you can with heavy. So I could have used defend magic, and also of course the shield replenish potion, but I didn't have shield replenish potion, and I just decided to go with the ring with no magic to put some more Titan break gems in, and also I had a drop gem in as well, hoping to get a good gem from this fight. So yeah, it was a bit of a risk, because basically I was just able to parry and dodge in only 2 directions, so it was a bit like fighting with one hand tied behind my back. But you know, you'll see how it unfolds, and it wasn't perfect. There was a quick swipe that he did in the middle of the step back, and I think my swipe just didn't register. And that can happen when you're fighting OSLIM, I find, because he's so fast. Sometimes your hits don't register, and that's another way you can get hit. And you really don't want to get hit in Deathless mode or die, because they do keep all your gear, and you've got to return and fight the same Titan that got your gear in a loot fight, and that's the way to get it back. Otherwise, if you don't win the loot fight, then you've got to buy it back from the store. But the other way, the workaround that I mentioned in my last video, is, you know, if you fight Deathless mode without the cloud save on, and then you can delete the app and reload it, and you'll be back to where you last saved on the cloud. So, you know, if you fuse a gem or something while cloud save is on, it will save you back at the hideout. So that can be a little bit risky, but I prefer to do it that way than, you know, try and fight them without even my dark fires. So yeah, I do like playing Deathless modes because of that bonus of having all your gear and gems completed when you come out of any of the Deathless mode quests. So it's a really fast way to get your gear upgraded and your gems fused. And obviously, of course, to keep leveling up, because you have to play Deathless mode to level past level 10, and I've mentioned that a number of times. However, there will be new players that don't know that. So yes, you've got to complete an entire Deathless mode playthrough right up to killing the worker before you can level up past level 10. And every 5 times you do that, you can upgrade another 5 levels. So I hope you enjoyed this OSLIM fight. Stay tuned for more Deathless bosses down. Thanks for watching tamLChannel, your favourite channel for Infinity Blade. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment and subscribe, and check out my website and social pages. Thanks, see you next time.